Beep, beep, boop, boop, fuck. Welcome to the I.N.A.S.S podcast.
Hey, welcome to the first ever, maybe sort of, kind of, technically not the first, but it's going to be the first for you to listen to, podcast of I.N.A.S.S, starring
Richie, who doesn't talk too much. Nick.
And Nick, who does talk too much. And
Greg. Hey.
Who talks just the right amount, like Goldilocks the bear.
Actually, it's the baby
Goldilocks
bear.
isn't-
Even read the book.
It wasn't a book.
Don't quote the anime if you haven't read the manga.
Berenstein, not Berenstein.
Alright, we're not going to start.
We're not getting on that.
So this is going to be a little pilot episode type thing. We're supposed to have two other people here. They're fuckers, so they're just not
They're
here.
sick.
Yeah. Okay. So I wrote down some
They're putting
podcast
food
topics
They're sick with
multiple
living.
months ago, and we're going to read them off right now because they're really terrible. So we're not going to actually use them. Are you ready, Greg?
Yes.
I'm going to read these off, and we're going to talk about each one really quickly.
Okay.
First of all, it says I.N.A.S.S at the top, and it takes up like a quarter of the board. So
Hold
there's
on.
not as many topics on
I
here.
got
It's
it.
a title screen.
I got an idea here. Let me start a timer here, and we'll do exactly 2 minutes on each one.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Let's go.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read what it is, and then you're gonna hit the timer, and we're gonna talk about it. Ready?
Okay, I think I have more things too.
All right, you ready?
We'll start with the board. Go.
Kicking ass, taking names. Discuss.
Well, that's such a broad topic.
No,
Like,
it's
what-
really not.
You have to pick them as the first
How
one.
often do you kick somebody's ass and then take their name? Normally, I know somebody's name and then I kick their ass, Greg. It's
I don't
okay.
even
Look,
know, I don't even know like my own name.
do you guys remember when we were in middle school? There was this guy, and he said, "I'm gonna beat you up after school, Nick," and he never did it. I never knew his name. That's why he didn't kick
I
his
don't
ass.
remember that second part ever happening.
Well, hey,
I just got my ass kicked.
I remember that kid was like, "Hey, I'm gonna kick your ass," and then
maybe I didn't know you
I don't
guys.
feel
yet.
like it.
No,
I
actually-
remember that because it was in 8th
Oh
grade.
yeah, that's right. You were in my class back then. Okay, so Richie doesn't remember this, but me and Greg remember this.
I was too busy being beaten up by girls.
Wait, did girls really beat you up in middle
I don't
school?
want to talk about it.
Well, we're gonna at some point.
That's
But
good.
my story real fast. Basically, at the end of our 8th grade year, they were like, "Here's a high school prep," and while we were at high school, I don't know why, I was usually very quiet around people who weren't in my friend group. I'm very shy like that. However, this one time, I decided to be an asshole, and there's this kid who I won't name, I guess.
I don't even remember the kid's name.
I
don't know who
remember
the
his
kid
name.
is.
I remember what he fucking looks like. If he walked in here right now, I'd say, "Hey, it's you."
And I
he,
say,
he,
hey, how do you know where I live?
I was sitting next to a kid, who, if I said his name, you would know him. He's tall.
Oh, that narrows it down.
He was in band, and he lived in my neighborhood.
What?
Wait.
And it wasn't him, but he was on my bus. He was chill. But anyways, he was pretty nice. And so we were sitting there, and in front of me was this other guy, and he was like ducked out in his like tap out shirt or whatever with all the crazy designs, and he was wearing a cross around his neck.
Stay the fuck away from that. Holy shit.
And he was like kind of cooler looking than me, I guess.
You're the coolest guy in you. The coolest.
Yeah, exactly. So he was saying some stuff, talking to like everybody around him, including me. And at one point, he said something kind of dumb, and I was like, I made fun of his religion, basically. I don't remember exactly what I said, but it sounded really funny to me. And it was a kind of thing where I was like, it doesn't sound offensive, but I made reference to the cross around his neck. Oh no, he said he was going to kick my ass, and I said, I don't think Jesus would like that. And with you wearing that cross around your neck, he's definitely watching you right now. He turned to me, he was like, "Nick, why would you say something like that to him? He's a kickboxer, he's gonna kick your ass." And then it got around, but by the time we had left the high school at the end of the day, apparently he was going to kick my ass.
Wait, was this high school or middle school?
No, this was in 8th grade, when we were at our high school orientation at the end of the year.
Oh,
when we went
I'm remembering something completely different.
Okay, I don't know what you're remembering, but I'd
remember
like
it,
to hear the
in
story.
8th grade.
Well,
but-
we didn't go to 8th grade orientation. We were in band.
Yeah,
And they
so-
just kind of showed us around like, hey, use this bathroom. You won't get your ass kicked by drug dealers in this one.
Long story
remember-
short, everybody kept saying, "Nick, that guy's gonna kick your ass," and that guy walked up to him one time and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna kick your ass," and then he didn't. And I moved on with my life, and I kept thinking to myself, what if he does try and fight me? I decided to myself, I'll just walk away, because who gives a shit? I was very big for my age, I'm very mature.
Yeah, I bet.
Alright, anybody else have stories about kicking ass and taking
Well,
names?
You went over
We went way
by
over the
a
time.
minute and 20 seconds.
Whatever,
I
my
looked
story
over
was
and I saw, like,
funny.
3 minutes.
Alright.
That's not right.
Okay, if anybody else has a final word about kicking ass, taking names, say it now. Go.
I don't have anything.
I just got.
All right,
my ass kicked.
crossing that off. Do you have like an eraser I can use to erase these?
That's
It's gone.
I don't.
All right, so the next one is ready. Get ready to hit that timer. It says best holiday. Go.
Ooh, this one could be a fun one that we can actually do with everyone. So
All right,
I don't
we
wanna
might
discuss
do.
it now.
Look, we can do it another time, but I want to hear real quick. Then only 2 minutes.
I have an idea.
What
of
is
what
your
we wanna do
bet?
with
What's
this.
the best holiday, Greg?
This is what we should do.
Stop avoiding the topic,
No,
Greg. What's
I
the best
gotta-
holiday? You hate Easter, don't you?
I got a good idea.
Fucking Muslim. Let's hear it.
Okay, so what we're gonna do for this is we don't get to pick which holiday we have to say is the best holiday.
The fuck? Why would I care about talking about Labor Day?
I see where he's going with this.
Like you have to say why the holiday you get assigned is the best holiday. But
There
the
we
thing
go.
is, none of them are good
It
holidays.
sounds like something I would get assigned to do in like debate class.
Exactly. Like where I have to be like, substitute teachers day is better than like national ping pong day. And then it's
Well,
like,
National Ping Pong Day sounds like the best holiday ever.
Exactly. See, like we can have like a full conversation about this.
Whenever we talk about this, I don't care what happens. I'm gonna argue for National Ping Pong Day, which I'm sure isn't even
I
actually a
don't
real
even know.
thing.
They have like holidays for everything.
Anything to say about best holiday, Richie? What's your favorite holiday? I bet it's something dumb.
Mine is New Year's, because that means
New Year, New You.
New Year, new chance of
New
dying.
Year, yes.
All right, cool. Moving on to the next topic.
And we didn't spend the right amount of time for that. Oh, my chair squeaks.
How much time did we spend on that one?
Minute and 20 seconds.
Cool, perfect.
That one has one bolt holding in it. One bolt.
Greg, sit in the
Was it
plastic
like-
chair.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, here we go. And I know this one's not going to work so well because Phil and James aren't here. Richie might have something to say about it, but I don't think he's as enthusiastic as they are. Plenty points. Go.
Okay, this one
I don't even know anything about this. All
Yeah.
I know is at Rite Aid, where Richie, James, and Phil all work, they have something called a Plenty card, and you get points. I guess it's like any other rewards card, but all I know is that pretty much everybody in our friend group has this stupid card, and every time I go there, Phil's mean to me because I don't have the card, and I always use somebody else's phone number to get the discounts. Because I say, fuck you, I'm not a communist, I'm not going to give in to your fucking bullshit.
Yeah, Phil forced me to get a card, and just because I'm like, you know what, it's going to make you shut up if I get a card, and I got one. And then he's like, oh, cool, you collect funny points. I have like 8.
I'm going to let the audience in on one secret, and we're going to pass on this topic after. After working at Rite Aid for a year and a half now, almost 2 years, it's not that great. It really is not that great.
Maybe you're just not cut out for it.
Moving on.
Alright, next one. Let's cross that off. Next one. This one's in capitals, and I underlined it 3 times. And there's a huge exclamation mark. It says,
Fuck babies.
I don't know if I meant like...
Babies are fucking ugly, and they're stupid.
Like,
They're
Now,
dumb, and they don't have, like, object
Now,
permanence or
I-
anything. They're fucking dumb. I hate babies.
okay, I just want to clarify. When I wrote that down, I'm pretty sure... I don't remember when I wrote these down, but I'm fairly certain I didn't mean to sexually fuck the babies. So we're not going to go there.
okay, that just completely destroyed my entire, speech on whatever.
If I could, I'd make the new KKK, but for babies. I fucking hate babies.
The NKK.
So it'd just be like lowercase k's?
Yeah.
Yeah, the baby K's.
Alright, I think you just... nailed that
Alright,
one on the
moving
head.
on to the next topic.
That one only lasted 35 seconds.
Alright, Greg, do we go on to up there or there? Like, does it go like that way or go up there?
Yeah,
We're gonna move up. Okay,
bored.
this one's all like scribbly because I was running out of space, but there's still like 5 more after this.
As I remember, you were on something that night.
Excuse?
You just wrote
Whoa,
those.
whoa, whoa! You're
You
gonna
wrote
make our
down-
audience think that I do drugs.
You know what?
What kind
the
of
way you were
drugs,
acting
Daddy?
that night, holy shit. You were so all over the place. You wrote
Anyways-
down all these ideas within a minute and a half.
You're right, I did because
Wes.
somebody had to do it. We
No,
need.
nobody had to do
You're-
this. This was not
I'm
necessary.
gonna eat all of your potato chips if you don't stop
They're
accusing
not
me.
mine.
Wait, how? Why are they here
I
then?
don't know. I don't
Are
know where
these
they
from
came
the New
from.
Year's thing?
They
Not
ascended
New Year's,
from the
Christmas.
gods.
Oh, those are good gods. Anyways, best balloon animal.
Ooh,
Okay.
well, you see, my first instinct would say, go with the sword. But that's not an animal, it's a sword, so that's wrong.
Damn, Greg.
Shit, I was gonna say the pirate hat.
Yeah,
It's not a balloon
not a
animal.
balloon animal, it's a
But
balloon.
however, something that's like kind of an animal, but it's not like. Did you see on like Facebook, this has been going around. Some guy who's like a world famous balloon animal dude. He made an accurate replica of a T-Rex skeleton that is completely accurate in like bone sizes and everything, and like could basically stand in for the one in the Smithsonian because that's how out of balloons.
Yeah, but what
That's probably the best one.
What about the guy that made like unicorn suits out of balloons?
I remember one time. A clown came to my church and they made balloon animals.
You want to see one made of God? Pop.
This isn't a visual thing. You can't. He's smiling right now.
There was that one guy that like made a giant balloon and then just climbed in it. He was like, "I'm in a balloon," and then it's like, "Now what?"
You know, Greg.
And he like had to call like an ambulance. He got stuck in a balloon.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why did he call an ambulance?
He's like, "Send help."
Why wouldn't you call like the
live
police?
Video of like himself getting in a balloon.
A live
stream. And then like, he got stuck in the balloon and like they had to.
Greg, where do you find these things? All right, Greg. I want to say this real quick. This isn't a topic, but I want to say it because I don't know. Looking at you just now, it just clicked for me. Because I was watching Deadpool the other night, and you look like T.J. Miller.
That's great. Thanks.
He was Deadpool's friend, and he plays the dragon dude in Big Hero 6, and also he is in the show Silicon Valley. No,
okay.
Nobody knows the long-haired guy with the glasses.
I have no idea.
The guy who says we'll call you Deadpool. All right, fucking cross off the balloon animals. What a dud topic. Anyways,
that could be a good
this one you guys probably aren't gonna like, and I'm definitely gonna use this one again because Phil will know what I'm talking about here. Fave Nancy Drew game.
I never played.
You guys never played a Nancy Drew game.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I didn't even start the
You're
timer for
fucking
this one.
animals.
It's not even worth starting.
I'm not going to cross it off because we're going to use that one again. I crossed it off.
It's a really distinct.
All right,
topic.
this one might be good for Greg. I feel like you probably got a good one. This one is the last one that's like an actual topic. Next, the final three are just like me writing down questions that are ass. So here we go. Best doctor visit.
Ooh. Well, we should definitely have deviation on this one.
Oh, I know what his worst would be.
Oh, poor buddy.
Now the doctor is coming.
Anyways, do you have any notable doctor visits?
I got this one.
Oh, Richie, really?
Okay.
When I was 7, you're working on all those immunization shots.
Sure.
I wasn't having none of that shit. When I tell you that by the time I had 3 nurses holding me down, screaming and crying, I already snapped off 1 needle in my arm. So they brought in 2 doctors, 2 more nurses, and my dad to hold me down.
I wish I could have
to
been
take
there for
out the
that.
needle and give me the last shot.
I wish I could have been there
Yeah.
to see
Yeah,
that.
that's
That
insane.
sounds incredible. You broke off the needle in your arm?
I broke it off
You
in my
fucking
arm because I
idiot.
tensed up and I swung my arm to the side.
Why'd you
And
swing
just
your
talking
arm?
about that, I'm feeling my arm cramp up because of my last
Wow.
visit for like fucking immunization shots.
Wasn't that like 4 years ago?
No, 2 years. Oh wait, no, shit, that was a while ago.
Yeah, they don't do that after you turn like...
I went to the
18.
hospital for that one because they struck a
Why?
nerve.
Oh, that's right. I remember that.
They
I actually
struck
remember that.
a
I was
fucking
just about to say,
nerve.
I think somebody I know struck a nerve. Maybe it was my sister,
Yeah.
but no, it was you.
I remember that.
I remember that. You were fucked up.
I have physical flashbacks to that. Like
That's
every once in a while, I'll feel it, and it's terrifying.
Man, that's awesome.
Like just talking about this now, I'm done with this topic. I forgot to start.
Wait, Greg,
it,
don't you have any?
I have one, but I want to do this as like another
All right,
one later.
fine.
This
All right.
one's the practice, because I gotta
Now
go
we're gonna move on
do
to
dentist visits count as doctor visits?
Sure,
Absolutely.
they have PhDs.
Yeah, then I got one.
Okay, I have a story to tell about another friend, but maybe we'll have him on here and he can tell the story himself, because it is the weirdest story I've heard about getting wisdom teeth taken out ever, and it's very fucking weird. I don't think they're real doctors where he went, which is weird because he's wealthy. Anyways, next one is a question. Is poison good?
Let's...
I mean,
Depends
it
on how
killed
you use
Hitler.
it.
Well, it did kill
Sure.
Hitler. He also shot himself, I thought, though.
Or did he?
Double tap.
Double tap.
Double tap.
True, true.
Alright,
True,
what's
true.
the next
And,
shitty
like,
one?
There's all this evidence that, Hitler went to Brazil or whatever.
That wasn't Hitler. Other Nazis went to Brazil, not Hitler. Joseph Mengele went to, I think, Brazil or maybe Argentina. I did like 3 papers
but
on him in
the two-
high school.
Didn't
Joseph
match.
Mengele is a fucked up guy. Stop watching the audio levels, Richie. Watch my eyes. Why don't you look at me
14
anymore?
minutes.
Only that long? Anyways, here's another topic. Bees? You guys probably know what this is referring to.
According to all known laws of aviation, there's no way a bee would be able to get up off the ground. These tiny wings could not carry its fat body.
The bee, however, flies anyways. Because fuck Shrek 2.
Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black. Ooh, look, black and yellow.
According to all known laws of aviation, there is no way a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. The bee, of course, flies anyway. Because bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Yellow, black, yellow, black, yellow, black.
We're
Yellow,
not
black.
doing this.
Ooh, black and yellow. Let's shake it up a little.
We're
Give
not
me my phone!
We're not reading
These
this.
are
You don't
winter
even.
boots.
You don't even like the Bee movie.
I
Richie.
don't.
You hate
Barry,
Jerry Seinfeld.
Breakfast is ready.
You like jazz?
Booming.
Have you seen that video that's like you like jazz a trillion times?
Yes.
I fucking love that shit.
Hang on a second. Hello? Barry? Adam? Can you believe this is happening? For some reason, every C is replaced with a 0.
I see what you did there. Wait, every C? Not
Yes.
not every O?
Well, every starting sentence.
Interesting.
Where it says coming, it says ooming. Don't think that works. We're gonna skip on
You
this
don't
one.
work.
Of course.
It works!
Ladies and gentlemen, what you are hearing right now is a wind-up toy of a toy chick.
It's so cute. It's almost Easter, too.
No.
The fact that this thing hasn't broken yet surprises me.
It got stuck on the chips from God.
I can swear this thing had a name, but I don't know what it was.
Its name was
George.
Denny.
No, that's the skeleton.
Alright, we're not going to talk about skeletons.
Yeah, they're scary.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, man. I hate
Yeah.
skeletons. We all have them.
It's
They
funny
don't
that
do
that one
anything
skeleton
useful.
is playing the piano. You know why? Because it doesn't have any organs.
Well, it's a piano. It's not an organ.
And on that note, we're signing off for the night. This
No.
has been the I.N.A.S.S podcast.
No, there's one more topic.
God fucking damn it.
It's ass or tits. Wow. You know, Phil would talk about
Phil,
this.
okay, yes, this was a topic.
What? Okay,
This
here.
was a topic designed
Slightly
for
different
Phil.
topic. Which do you think Phil would pick and why?
He'd be like, both.
Yeah, he would go for both.
No.
say
'Cause
both.
he's thoroughly described. like,
Hang on.
his-
I'll do
his
exactly
ideal
what he would
woman
do. He'd
for
go,
everything.
ass, no tits. You know what, Nick? Actually, I think ass and tits were a good combo. You can't make me choose, man!
I feel like either way the conversation would just end in him playing Melee.
Exactly.
Phil loves Super Smash Brothers Melee.
I feel like it's pretty sad that
See what he did to it?
seeing that
It's
Phil
all
has told me
squiggly.
about
That's
his.
supposed to be squiggly.
Stop staring
did!
at the audio levels. Look at me! Why don't you ever look at me when we make love anymore?
Because we don't
I
make
guess
love
I
anymore.
can't speak.
I
We
didn't
never did.
Maybe you
But
should
on
have
the
leveled
tongue.
that.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
feel like you right now. You guys are just arguing, and I don't get to make my comments
Greg, what do you make you feel like Richie?
because you always
I
cut him
usually
off, and
just
then
kinda
I'm
sit
the
to the
one that gets
side.
cut off.
Hey! I have an idea.
Yeah.
I just remembered what I was going to say. You know the song Live and Let Die?
Yeah.
What movie is that from? Don't think about it too hard. It's
Isn't-
pretty simple.
Shrek 2.
It's Shrek 3, isn't it?
Shrek 2.
Oh my god. You guys are just as fucking stupid
No,
as
it's
my
from Shrek-
sister.
It's from
Shrek
Shrek
2.
3.
It's from the movie Live and Let Die.
From
Shrek
Shrek
also
2
in
as
Shrek-
well.
No, it's not Shrek 2.
You guys
It's
are
Shrek 3
fucking
because
idiots.
King Harold dies in Shrek 3, and they send him down the river, and they play Live and Let Die.
Okay, look. Anybody who's listening to this, Live and Let Die is fucking from the movie Live and Let Die. If you think it's from
Also-
anything else, you're
It's
fucking
also
stupid.
in the movie.
I asked
Like,
my sister. I know it's
like-
also in the movie, but there's a movie called Live and Let Die.
Well,
And I
then-
asked my sister the other day. We were listening to Live and Let Die, and I was like, "That's a great
What
song."
did it say?
And
What
what
did it say
movie
with
is it from?
Shrek-
And she
what
said,
Shrek
"Oh
was it?
yeah,
Was it
that's
Shrek
the
1?
Shrek song."
Was it Shrek 1? Was it Shrek 2?
Shrek 2.
Was it
Shrek 2. Shrek 2. Shrek
Was
2.
it
Shrek 2. Shrek 2. Shrek 2. Shrek 2.
Was it Shrek Forever After? No, it wasn't Shrek
It
Forever
was
After.
Shrek
I didn't
3.
say it was
Was
Shrek
it
Forever
was
After.
it was it Shrek the Halls?
It wasn't
Was
Shrek the Halls.
was
We
Shrek-
were
It was
talking
in
about
Shrek
Shrek the
3.
Halls.
I remember it was in Shrek 3 because he dies at the beginning, and that's why they go to look for King Arthur.
It wasn't actually the beginning. It's like a couple minutes in.
Which
Like,
is the
a lot more-
beginning.
a lot
I
more
didn't say
than the
they
beginning.
opened the movie. I said the beginning, not the opening. There's a difference. The beginning of the movie is like the first
Like,
15
it's-
minutes.
I would say it's more than I would say it's at least 20 in.
Hey, there are 2 ornaments on your Charlie. 4. What the fuck?
Yeah, because King
Charlie Brown
Harold
had
dies.
1 ornament on his tree. What the fuck is
Yeah,
your
so-
problem?
I'm better.
He also had his friends that would like put those scarves and
It was
Spoiler alert! That's how the
All I
Charlie Brown
heard was
Christmas
Greg's
special was.
ghostly
Guys,
moans, and I
have you
was
seen
entranced.
have you seen the second Charlie Brown Christmas movie? Did you know they made a sequel to A Year Without a Santa Claus?
No, I
Didn't know that.
It's fucking weird.
I know they made a sequel to a Christmas
Alright, now
movie,
we're just
and it's
babbling along with
unnecessary.
bullshit.
What's the problem with that?
I want to stop.
All right, let's read some viewer questions. Ass or tits?
Good night, folks.
Hey.